Almost 15 years ago, my dad Gustavo fulfilled his dream of owning his own nursery. He has infused his love and passion into it ever since, and the community has reciprocated with its support and loyalty. Since its formation in 1919, Alladin Nursery has been family owned, and I'm proud that the tradition can carry on. Rooted in this community, I hope it will only continue to blossom.
The nursery was founded in 1919 in this spot by a man of the last name of Nielsen. I understand he was an Irishman, and then the Roth family, Mrs. Dorothy, that everybody called Grandma, and Mr. Ben bought it in, I believe, in the 50s, and later on, Les and Aldi Roth took it over from their parents and ran it for many, many years. Personally, I feel a big responsibility to take care of these third, fourth generation customers that they remember coming here with their grandparents, and they remember enjoying them, and they remember their grandparents love coming here because they love how they were treated. So it's a big responsibility keeping that up and making it even better. My wife and my kids, they've been all the way through. Just a short story, we bought a brand new home in Hollister. I have a company came and do the plans to put a pool, and it was all approved. And just in those days, I learned that Alladin Nursery, Les and Aldi were looking to retire, and I came and talked to them, and I come back home. We were having dinner with my 4 beautiful kids and my wife, and I said, okay, I can buy the nursery or we can build the pool. And I had all their support. I said, they buy the nursery, and I'm very blessed. Again, for all these years through my wife's support and my kids, and then Les and Aldi, Susie and Joyce, really doing what they can to help me through. I really, really appreciate it. And then the community, what the nursery has been through in 100 years is quite a bit. We have, I understand the original building where the gift shop is now, it was burned in the 60s, completely burned, and I still have the customer that was driving by and saw smoke. He was working for the fire department at the time, and he still comes and visits and tells me about it. It's just amazing. And then the earthquake, before the earthquake, the floods, let's tell me the story of one heavy rain winter. He came to the nursery, and the plants were flooding all the way to the end of the property. All those 5 gallons have been carried out by the waters. And then we have the earthquake, and then lately the economy, that pushed me really into struggle, and I really just look up and thank God, because only God knows how we pull through.
There's so much here that I'm thankful for. This year we're celebrating 100 years, so we can't begin to thank the community enough. If it wasn't for the community, we wouldn't be here 100 years. Probably wouldn't have been here half that time. So a big thank you to the community. A big thank you to everybody who has worked here and continues to work here, especially now we have Christian, Lupe, Barbara, my parents, of course, my family. We have Will, and we have Jeff and Lindsay. If it wasn't for them, we still wouldn't be here. They do a fantastic job day in and day out. So a big thank you to them, a big thank you to the community, and a big thank you to everybody who's worked here before we had the nursery, because without them it wouldn't be here. I love the customers that we get here, the environment, the fact that it's always changing. It's not something, every day is different. It's not repetitive. I come in and there's something new to do. I come in and there's a new product or a new plant that we're working with. So the changing of the seasons is definitely one thing. The people I work with, my coworkers are fantastic. And then I'm always learning something new. And also working with my dad at first was tough, but now it's definitely a plus. I love working with my dad.
Every customer loves how he treats them, and I'm hoping that he stays. He said he will, but he's not too sure because he fears I will never leave.